ArkExe.
I was running late to work and didn't have time to take my daughter Emily to school. Luckily, it was my husband's day off, and he offered to give her a ride. I kissed them both goodbye and told them I'd see them later. My workday was pretty uneventful and slow, to be honest. Around lunchtime, my manager Catherine came to see me and advised me that my husband and daughter was here. I was surprised to say the least. What was Greg thinking? A morgue is no place for a child. I looked at Catherine to see tears forming in her eyes. My heart began to sink, and she spoke. There's been an accident. The car barreled through a red light, hitting the passenger side door and throwing a small sedan up and skidding across the intersection. My brain rattled, and I blacked out for a few moments that felt like hours. I smelled something burning and tasted metal. I could not fathom what happened yet. I couldn't make myself think. My brain was just jumbled and confused and in limbo. I heard dripping first, then footsteps, and then the clicking sound of a turn signal. I'm driving, but why am I on my side? And wet? I finally open my eyes and see a cracked windshield. My heart begins to race. I can't think, but everything is adding up. I don't want to look beside me. My sister was in the passenger seat. I begin to sob and try to move, but my arm is pinned under the crushed steering wheel. The warm fluid I feel leaking on me is blood. I can't look at what's left of my only sibling and my best friend, my sister. I hear sirens and slurred voices getting closer to the crash. Outside the car, I hear a man begin to scream, "Oh my God," and begin to gag. I manage to muster up enough strength to look sideways. On the passenger side where my sister was sitting, I see her body slump through the window, and her head gone. When I opened my eyes, I knew it had been a while. A day, a month, forever, I don't know. All I knew was, I was awake now. I was hit on the head pretty hard. I remember hitting the window. My seatbelt prevented me from flying out, I think. I remember the pain. But why don't I feel anything now? I feel empty. I can't move. Maybe I'm in a coma? Locked in syndrome? Why don't I have a ventilator? What am I even looking at? Who's that girl? She's sitting up in the bed, talking to her parents. The words sound muffled. There's this fog around me, making it hard to see in here. Is she my roommate or something? Do coma patients have roommates? The fog starts to clear a bit. I can move my head now. Am I waking up more? Why is there only one bed in this room? Why am I in her bed? How does this girl not notice? The bed's near a window. Why is it snowing? It almost never snows where I live. A doctor walks in. Maybe I can get answers from him. How you feeling, Ada? Ada? That isn't my name. Is the other girl Ada? Her parents are crying. Why are they crying? Is the other girl sick or something? Can it not be cured? They look happy though. Maybe not. Am I dead? Is that why nobody can see me? Why am I in here then? This place does not look like a hospital. Or home. Maybe I was kidnapped? Did someone steal me when the car crashed? Maybe I'm just drugged. This doesn't look like it though. The doctors look legit. Hi, I'm Dr. Smith. When she talked, I talked too. When she moved, I did as well. Is she controlling me? It feels like I'm working for her. Nobody seems to be aware of me though. Is she just playing? What's going on? Well, Miss Michaels, I'm happy to say that Ada's heart transplant was a complete success. Heart transplant? Who was the Oh, now I understand. When I was younger, I was laying in my bed on a usual summer night. I heard loud, unusual footsteps outside my door. I decided to peek out the crack of my door to see what was happening. The footsteps grew closer and closer, so I jumped back into my bed and pretended to be asleep. The door swung open quietly to reveal a man carrying the corpse of my parents. After silently propping them up in my chair, he began to write something on the wall with the blood of my dead parents' bodies. He then crouched, laid down, and then crawled under my bed.
I left my body down on her knees over the bedside, watching you breathe.